Hello, I'm Ian Rooke, Assistant Head here at Chauncy School. Today you will have received your child's termly review via EdgeLink. On the review, we asked teachers to report on the students' effort and behaviour in class, as well as the quality of their homework, all using the A to D scale as detailed in the accompanying letter. We also report the attainment of students. At Key Stage 3, this is done using Chauncy progress points. This short presentation will explain what we mean by those points. In school, teachers will have been talking to students about Chauncy progress points, and students will have had assessments returned to them with an indication of what level they are at. But what are Chauncy progress points? Let's take a look. As parents, you'll be familiar with SATs, which are a big focus for primary schools in Year 5 and 6, and also GCSEs that are primarily taken in Year 11 that make national headlines. You can see that there is a bit of a gap from Years 7 to 9. In 2008, the government stopped the Key Stage 3 SATs and told schools it was up to them how they reported attainment and progress. As parents, you want to know how well your child is doing, and schools needed a way of measuring progress and reporting on attainment. The table on the right shows how the new GCSE grades compare to the lettered grades that you may be used to from school yourself. Chauncy Progress Points uses the first part of that scale and zooms in order to give us a point system that allows us to show progress throughout the year. Here is what it looks like in practice, with 20 to 29 Chauncy Progress Points roughly being equivalent to a GCSE Grade 2. A few key things to remember. In the absence of nationalised standard tests, this is not an exact science, but it does give us a good way of measuring progress for our students through the years 7 to 9. We should bear in mind that all students join us from primary school with different levels of numeracy and literacy. So the Chauncy Progress Points are best used when looking at progress throughout the year. They also show us strengths in different subjects. And you should remember that Chauncy students overachieve significantly. So students that work with us will be successful. To give you an idea of what this means for the students moving forward, students achieving a Grade 4 at GCSE at the end of Year 11 will typically have these sort of CPP scores at the end of Year 7, 8 and 9. As you can imagine, across 5 years of school, this generates a fair bit of variability, but it will give you a good ballpark. And likewise, for those achieving a Grade 7 at GCSE, which is the equivalent of an old A grade, they can expect to be getting these sort of Chauncy Progress Points at the end of Years 7, 8 and 9. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions regarding assessment or attainment here at Chauncy, please don't hesitate to email.